Good morning, our viewers, and welcome to ukrainedating.tv. If you are looking for a good Ukrainian wife, you are in the right place. So, today's topic is what Western wives miss that Ukrainian women understand. Okay, let me go. There's nobody here right now. Anyway, I can just take my time. Okay, where? Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. So here's the video, and then we can discuss it. I can discuss it, I guess, with myself.
85% of affairs start at
Workplace,
work.
baby.
What's going on there?
So we've created the loneliest generation in human history, and we've taken that to our homes, and we've asked our spouses to be everything. They have to be co-earners, co-parents, co-house runners. You have to be hot until you're 95 and still sleeping together. You have to like the same things, go to the same things, eat the same things. No human being can bear the weight that unskilled modern marriage is putting on a single person. And so what you have is two people who are good at co-managing the house. I'll get Little League practice, you get this, I'll make sure we call the plumber, I'll get the trash out. And you have absolutely no shared purpose or building anything.
Well, that's actually that's what happens with a lot of couples. Especially nowadays. And hold on a second, I can close the door. So okay. Yeah, that's the thing about with the. I mean, listen, I always thought that throughout the centuries, marriage was always a contract. So whether it's arranged marriage, it's still a contract, or it's for love, it's still considered to be a contract, I guess, because well, it's a two-way street. Once you're in a relationship, you don't. It's not about you alone. It's not just what do I need in life? What can he provide for me? What can he do for me? And that's where a lot of these marriages these days fail because people just go in. He wants a beautiful woman, and she needs him to pay all the bills, and her looks start to go, and he's like, well, it's time to upgrade. And then and when he runs out of money, she leaves. Seems to be I guess seems to be the issue these days. It's people don't go in the marriages for love anymore. It's just, well, what do I get out of it? And the sad part about women, they will go, well, the modern women, they'll go get pregnant by some loser with good genes that works out or whatnot, but a loser in life, and then looking for someone who's got the money to support the kid and her, because the baby daddy is just deadbeat. Anyway, but back to the topic here with this video. I don't know, somebody's watching here, and I'm not sure who this is, but if you want to see the video again, let me know. And but yeah, so a lot of people think that, well, yeah, he has to do this, he has to go to work, and he has to make a certain amount of money. That's from the modern women perspective. um he has to go to work, he has to be emotionally available too, he has to be sensitive, and he has to spend time with her and the kids. And you can't expect to get everything from one person. And but at the same time, I'm not saying that go look for whatever's missing in your relationship elsewhere. That's not what I'm saying. But you have to make sacrifices in life. You can't that there is nobody on this planet for anyone that is gonna be perfect. I mean, I think my man is perfect, but believe me, like he's got qualities. Well, I guess quality. He does things that I'm not a fan of. I'm sure I do things that he's not a fan of. I mean, yeah, people argue, people fight too, and it's fine. But you can't expect your significant other to give you everything. First things first, happiness, right? You want happiness. Everybody wants happiness. Well, let me, enlighten you. Your happiness is solely depends on you. Nobody else. It's not anybody's responsibility to make you happy. Okay? You make yourself happy. It's all within you. And until you become happy, you cannot be happy with anybody. And that is a proven fact unless you start loving yourself, unless because if you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody else. And that's the truth. Okay, so and a lot of people just, I guess, project their inner whatever it is that's going on others, like, well, you have to do this for me because they can't do it themselves. And that's not how it works in relationships. That's the reason why man created men and women, because we have different responsibilities in life. Okay, that's why we balance each other out. Women emotional, very emotional, and it's not just because of the period and whatever, that the reproductive organs, yeah, that plays a big role, of course, because our hormones are, yeah. Yes, but that's why we need men, because men are stoic. Okay, how many philosophers or stoics do you guys know that is a like they're females? Because I don't know any, but I know quite a few men that are stoics. That's why. And when women say, "Oh, I need him to be emotionally available. I need him to cry on my shoulder," and no, you don't. You don't need that. Women don't need that. They might say it, but then the women that say that to a man, she's the master manipulator. I'm telling you, she is manipulating you to cry in front of her, so she can use it against you later on when you piss her off. She's gonna be like, "You're a weak man. You cry." And I mean, I've been around women like this that they will just, something doesn't go their way, they will stab you metaphorically, with their words, just to hurt you, you know, because they don't get their way. But then one thing I have to explain, I guess I do have to explain to some men, that if you are a simp and you lead with money, and what you lead with is, oh, what, I can do this for you, I can pay your bills, and I can provide you with this, and I can get you a house, or whatever it is that, you know once you lead with it, there is no going back. There is no going back. That's it. She's only going to see you as an ATM. She's only going to see you as a wallet, and she's going to treat you that way. So, gentlemen, if you really truly want a woman to love you for you, just be yourself is number one. And number two is that do not lead with your money. Ever. Ever. That shows that you have nothing else to offer but your money. And women, even some good women, will be like, well, the heck? He's offering all this, he's just buying me gifts, this and that. You might even corrupt her mind with your actions. Seen that happen before too. I've seen it happen before. I've seen so so much, so many things in life that, ah, I'm not even old enough to go through as much as I went through in my life, but you live, you learn. That's why I'm on here. That's why I'm talking about this kind of stuff, because I've seen a lot. I haven't seen it all, thank God, because I really don't want to see it all, because there's a lot more to see that I don't think anybody wants to see. So anyway, let me see, because I got some comments. Let me read some comments. Hi, Richard. Hello. You're here. Yes, thank you so much for coming. I have been perfect since birth. For your mama. My mama says I'm perfect too, but I know I'm not. I'm close to perfect. Again, Richard, and hi, coach. What women say and what women say they want and what they actually attracted to, it's entirely different reality. That's 100% true with modern women. Modern women, you know what? Coach? You're right. A lot of the times, women just want the man to read her mind, and it's like, well, you can't. No, he's not a psychic. Um, you can't. The women think it's just. I know. Again, that all goes to emotions. Emotions f with their minds, where women just create problems and that they don't need in life, but they do. And speaking from my own experience, I'm not here putting shade on others. Well, I've done it myself. Okay, I've done it myself, so I'm here. I'm gonna admit, yes, I have created issues out of thin air when they didn't need to be created, and I am ashamed. Okay, so I want to say, yeah, okay, that was that time of the month, blah blah blah. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm old enough to know that I shouldn't be doing that, no matter what time of the month it is, right? So yeah, so I take responsibility when I'm wrong. I apologize. Okay, I do say I'm sorry. I admit I apologize. I do feel that I was wrong. It's not just I say things just okay, just sweep it under the carpet. No, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I admit, I apologize, and I'll make it up. But mm, anyway, what about guys? How's weather where you are? Where you guys are? Sheesh. I know it's raining. It's raining like crazy. We're getting 2 millimeters of rain, so I'm guessing there will be flooding in places. But what it's summer? It's already third of summer gone, and we haven't even had good weather. Like a few days of hot, and now it's anyway. Let's not talk about do. Okay. Wait a minute. I skipped one. When I am correct, I also admit it. Yes, Richard. Believe me, you probably coach and Richard. You both obviously know I'm pretty straightforward. So I'm a straight shooter. So yeah, I'm. Yeah, I know when I'm right. I give myself a pat on the shoulder. I do. Okay. So, I'm hot in Wisconsin. Yeah, it's raining. It's crazy. And I left the window open and woke up and it was freezing. The rest of the house was hot. Just my room was freezing cold. But I like it that way to sleep in. Anyway, so, okay. Did you guys even see the video? Because I think when I started playing it, nobody was here. It was 0 people. So if you guys want to see it again, I'll play it for you. Let me know, you guys, if you want me to play it. At the heck with it. I'm just gonna play it anyway. Plus 28 in the morning. Oh, what a beautiful weather. You know what? If tomorrow doesn't, no, show it. Okay, thank you. I will. Yeah, I want to go mushroom foraging tomorrow if it's not raining first thing in the morning. But anyway, okay, watch it, guys.
85% of affairs start at
Workplace,
work.
baby.
What's going on there?
So we've created the loneliest generation in human history, and we've taken that to our homes, and we've asked our spouses to be everything. They have to be co-earners, co-parents, co-house runners. You have to be hot until you're 95 and still sleeping together. You have to like the same things, go to the same things, eat the same things. No human being can bear the weight that unskilled modern marriage is putting on a single person. And so what you have is 2 people who are good at co-managing the house. I'll get Little League practice, you get this, I'll make sure we call the plumber, I'll get the trash out. And you have absolutely no shared purpose or building anything together.
Yeah, I know I've seen it in a lot of households where it's like man goes to work, woman stays home, does what needs to be done, and they're just roommates at a certain point. There's just no feelings involved, or it doesn't seem that way from, at least from the outside, where it's just everything is done so mechanically, and it's like, yeah, I know what I need to do to keep peace in our relationship, and she's just like, oh, I know what I need to do, but the passion is gone, you know and moral of the story, don't let your wife work. I'm joking, of course. Anyway, yeah, but this is crazy, like, I don't know. I always had this one rule: you don't shit where you eat. So don't start affairs or even relationships in at work, school, or in the neighborhood. This is those people kind of hard to avoid after. So don't shit where you eat. Like, it's just, this is just common sense. But anyway, um, I know some people, they've been in relationships for a while. I guess the passion kind of dies down. She doesn't look the same. She put on a few pounds. He put on a few pounds. They stopped going to the gym. Kind of, and it's like he's really not attracted to her much. She's not attracted, but they're together because they have kids. And well, I can't give you advice on that one. Like I said, don't have kids, never been married. So I don't know if I would stay with a person, like if I wasn't happy in the marriage. But at the same time, once you get married, that's you you marry for better or for worse, for sickness or in health, or until death do us part, right? Something like that. I heard it in the movies. I don't know. Actually, I heard it, my friend just got married 2 weeks ago. So anyway, um so that's the thing about relationships these days. They just, okay, any little inconvenience in the relationship, okay, moving on, next. I'm not happy in the, like, I hear so many women on YouTube always, just first thing, they always drag their problems and issues out to for everyone to see. For everyone, people know them and don't know them, for everyone. And I mean, it's internet. Like, people even in freaking China can see what I'm posting here, right? So, and they're taking out the garbage, like the dirty laundry, hanging it for everyone to see. Well, my husband didn't do this, and my husband, and I don't do this for my husband. And then, like, once you just, how can that person even be with you if you're just shaming them for everyone to know? Like, don't you have respect for yourself, to even for yourself? Just why? I really don't get it. Like, yeah, I mean, I have, like, we argue too, but am I gonna go out here and tell you my issues? No, I'm just gonna, I don't even want for people to know whom I'm dating or any of this, because some things should stay private to begin with. And more you invite people in your relationship, the more issues you're gonna have to be, and especially women that are in relationships and have single women as friends. And especially if they're in happy relationships and their friends are just envious because they're single, and well, there she is, she's got this beautiful husband. They'll either try to get with them, or just ruin it. Like, single women keep other women single. That's 100% sure. That's 100%. Okay, let's see. Okay, too soon. Okay, let's see. Do. She needs to do me. Do. If she's not doing me, what do I need her for? Ooh, greetings from sunny Kiev. Привет, Jarmoviki. How do you do? Do la la la. It's a song, I'm guessing. Yeah, do me. I heard. Okay, I watch Family Guys. There's this one kid. Do me in the bathroom. Anyway, okay. So happy king, happy kingdom. My kingdom, my rules. Man must lead in righteousness. A man must learn how to lead. Keep some mystery. Know when to say no to his wife. A man must know women's psychology. Well, that's good luck. Good luck with that. I mean, I'm a woman and I don't know squat what women want. I mean, I know what I want. Well, most women hard to pinpoint. They say one thing and then they want something different. They all, but that's the thing. Like especially these modern women. I'm just it's not what they say they want. It's the actions. Okay, I'm watching. Well, mostly I'm watching US, of course, like because YouTube and most of the stuff is from US comes anyway. So these women, they say, well, no, I want a man who's established and who's got like a good job, and then he's got this and he's got that, and he's kind and he's sweet and he's caring and he's sensitive and like the list goes on and on. Okay, just the freaking list. Okay, that's what they want, and the list of X is even longer. I don't even want to get into it because we don't have time for this. but, but the list they want, right, is like yeah, this is right, yeah. Okay, he has to make money, but then in the end, they don't want a sensitive guy. They get pregnant by some gangster wannabe or this that like bad boy image. This kind of man. They get pregnant by those men, and then he doesn't want to take care of the kid, and then they're like, well, now I need that man, and now I need that, that he was geek in school, that now he's like some kind of accountant that makes like six figures, and still looking like a geek, and then I didn't give you time of the day in high school, but now look at me, I have three baby daddies, and no job, and no place to live. Now I'll give you the time of the day. That's what modern women keep doing, because I've been doing the podcast for over a year now. So yes, I watch these videos even though I don't want to. Believe me, my freaking YouTube algorithm is modern dating BS, and of course science, history. The rest is good. Just half of this is just I watch this crap, and it still blows my mind. I mean, I don't think, like I said, I don't think I'm perfect. I don't think anybody's perfect. Not just perfection is just like beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. But then you will still find things about your partner that you don't like, especially the longer you guys date, the longer you're in the relationship, because you can't find out everything in one day, or even in a year you can't find out. Sometimes you find out things like 5-10 years later on. It's like, oh, what really, I didn't know. Like, well, yeah, I guess it didn't cross my mind to tell you up until now, and now that this is happening, now I'm telling you, right? So you live, you learn. This life is one big freaking lesson. Okay. And then when people cry and complain, oh, well, life isn't fair, it's like, yeah, that's life for you. If you don't, I would prefer to learn from other people's mistakes, but believe me, I've learned on my own, and believe me, I have made the same mistake more than once before. So, yeah, I'm not sitting here thinking I'm all this and that and a bag of chips. I'm so smart. I'm not stupid. Well, I've done stupid things, like everybody else. Well, let's see. Do. Okay. Yeah, and when people say happy wife, happy life, no, this is not how it's in Ukraine. It's different, because if the man is the leader, which he is. In Ukraine, in Slavic countries, in Eastern Europe, men are leaders, men are providers. So they want their wives to stay home and raise kids and be wives and take care of the house, do the laundry. That's how Slavic men are. They prefer their wife to stay home and just concentrate on that, instead of hiring all these other, because that's anyway. This is pretty normal back home, right? But but at the same time, most Ukrainian women have to work because they household in Ukraine, you can't live by yourself, and like raise a child by yourself. You need two income households. So in Ukraine, it's very, very normal for women to work. Everybody works. Like all women in my family, everybody worked always. They still do. I mean, my grandma, of course, like she's 86, but I mean, like my mom still works with my stepdad, so they work together, have a business together. So yeah, you need to, if you can't, but if the husband is, he has the money, he has a good job, has a great salary, whatever, and he wants her to stay, I don't see the problem. Why not? She's okay with it, he's okay with it, to each their own. So some people, I understand, some men, I understand, it's like, yeah, I need her to work. Some men are okay with her not being able to work. And I mean, if I was a guy and I met a woman, okay, let's say someone like me that doesn't have super high expectations, doesn't have demands, and pretty, down to earth, I wouldn't have a problem. If I was making good money, I wouldn't have a problem supporting her, or not supporting her, but for her not to work. If I'm making, and if she just cleans the house, she cooks, she's takes care of herself, the house is always clean, food is made from scratch. She doesn't give me any headaches and she keeps me happy. Yeah, why not, right? She doesn't expect Louis Vuittons and whatever, which is garbage anyway. Like I said, to each their own. I'm not gonna tell anybody how to live their life. I'm just telling you what I have experienced in life, what I've seen in life. So I'm just giving you examples of what could be, or what to avoid, at least, try to avoid. And yeah, anyway, let's see what else. By the way, you guys, if anybody wants to come, here, this is the link if you want to come on and today my computer is so slow and I have no idea why. I was a little bit late too. Shut up, phone. I forgot to turn it off. Put it on silent. Yeah, so I had to restart this thing. That's why I was late a couple of minutes. Sorry, guys. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't. I clicked on this one, but I didn't read it. Okay, what is going on? Okay, here we go. So what she's really saying is women are just crazy, and we have to accept it. A little bit crazy, yeah, a little bit, could be crazy good, crazy bad. As long as it's crazy, but not insane, okay? Anyway, listen, I don't know, I guess, like, I always thought that I'm kind of more on docile, side, but I'm a passionate person. And I know, guys, you've heard it all before. I'm just passionate, I'm not crazy. I'm a little bit crazy, okay? Crazy in love. But yeah, hey, listen, I have my moments too, I have my moments, and I have to put up with some craziness too. Like, believe me, good looking women are crazy, a little bit crazier than we have the luxury of being a little crazy. Anyway, it keeps it interesting too. But like I said, as long as she's not borderline insane, little spice is good. Too much, no, it'll burn here and there. Okay, so that's it. exactly, but I actually know I've done the work. Okay, I don't know what that was all about. Okay. Mhm. And then she wants a bad boy driving a Harley Davidson motorcycle. Oh my God, Richard, one time I was on one freaking time I got on Harley, one freaking time, and I burnt my leg on the exhaust pipe. It was hot, and I was wearing shorts. It was a couple of years ago, and yeah, my skin was left on, it burnt off right on the exhaust pipe. Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. No Harley Davidson for me. I learned my lesson. Yes, I ride a fast, fun motorcycle. Yeah, those are fun also. Yeah, not a lame Harley. Yeah, I had an ex-boyfriend that he was a stunt rider and then did this stuff on a motorcycle. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. I'm traumatized for life. But anyway, but yes, so and again with the cheating and at work and all this and I personally don't believe in cheating. Like, I mean, I believe in other people cheating because I see it, but I personally think that cheating is bad. And if you, I always thought if you're gonna just be sleeping around with other people, cheating, then why are you in a relationship? Why not just just get a divorce, break up, and stay single? That way, you're not hurting anybody's feelings. If you're upfront and honest with people, if you're a guy, you're like, yeah, listen, I don't want a relationship. I find you good looking. All I want, what I'm looking is just some good time. If you want it, I'm available. If you don't, no, thank you. The same goes to women. It's like, no, I don't want a relationship, but yeah, we can just date, right? So I don't understand people. They go in a relationship and then hurting others. Actually, I started watching this show, Cheaters. I came on my YouTube stuff, thanks to modern dating algorithm, and I just watch these people, and I can feel their pain. I mean, it sucks. It sucks to be cheated on, especially when you love that person and if you've been for a while, especially if you have children. I mean, it just sucks. And it happens a lot. And it happens a lot more nowadays because of the social media. People just, well, mostly women. I guess it's easier for women to cheat than for men. Even a guy that's a 10 and a woman that's a 3, guess who's going to get laid more? It's gonna be her. Obviously, it's gonna be her than the best looking dude in the world. It'll be easier for her to score 1,000. Like, what is it? That chick? What's her name? Something Blue, the OF model. I am shocked. It's what people do for money and fame, and it's the wrong kind of attention, if you ask me. But sheesh, I don't know. Some people, they just all they care about is, well, women care about money, guys care about looks, and guys do stupid things to get the money to impress the woman that looks like a freaking lizard after all because of all the plastic surgeries. These okay. Da-da-da. Okay, so we've seen that. Not a lame Harley. That's funny, coach. I could use a bag of chips with some avocado right now. Oh, don't even get me started on avocados. I love avocados. Oh my God. Especially I put them on my skin too. Oh my God, so good. For a moment, I thought she was going to say the husband was a great ass. I like a nice butt. I'm a butt person. Yeah, anyway. Happy wife, happy life is a perversion of the truth, which is happy king, happy kingdom. That's true. A man must provide, period. Security, much better chance for marriage success. Exactly. That's the thing, security. And I say, okay, I know, I'm not sure about well, obviously modern women. Yeah, that's different. Um, but good Ukrainian women, any good woman, not just Ukrainian. I'm just saying, but any good woman, she will, even if you don't have a lot, but you're a strong-minded person, you're a go-getter, and you have a vision, and you're working towards it. She will be there by your side. She will stick with you and walk you through and be there when times are hard. And that's what working together means, right? But a lot of these modern women these days, they don't want to work with their man. They don't want to do the work. They just want to come and be, oh yeah, I'm the princess. They're not. Listen, there's a difference. There's a difference between the queen and the princess. The queen knows her responsibilities. The queen knows when to shut the hell up. The queen knows what to say, when to say, okay, and she knows she has to agree with whatever the king says. The princess, on the other hand, she has no responsibilities. She just sits there looking all pretty because she's a little girl. She doesn't know the difference between what how to be the queen until she's old enough and she's taught how to be. But again, it's these girls these days. I know it's a lot of it has to do with the social media and these influencers, and then girls get these ideas like, well, look at her. Her husband could, her boyfriend could buy her a $25,000 ring, propose to her, and what do you do for me? Like, when you compare your life to someone else's, you are never going to be happy. You know, people would, and it's not just women, it's men. People need to start loving themselves and appreciating themselves and know their own worth. And once you do that, once you become confident in yourself, you don't have to be the 10. Well, first of all, if you ask me, I don't think anybody's the 10, really. To be honest with you, nobody. Because to me, looks, it, yeah, of course, it's a cherry. Okay, of course, I want my man to look good, to be a good looking dude. Yes. The attraction, there has to be attraction between two people because otherwise it's not going to work. Nobody's going to grow on you. It's a myth. It's a lie. Don't believe this. Okay. And if guys, if you know she's out of your league and she doesn't reciprocate your feelings, like she's not physically, attracted to you, don't pursue her. You will not grow on her no matter how much you try. Well, maybe if you're out of shape, way out of shape, and then you get in shape, all of a sudden you lose a lot of weight, you start taking care of yourself. If you have potential to be great, and then yes. But if you're already at your best, okay, and I mean, look wise, that's what I'm talking about. And she doesn't, and she's not attracted to you, leave her alone. Leave her alone. The marriage will not work out. Like a relationship is not going to work out if both partners are not attracted to each other. Okay, there has to be attraction, just a little bit. She doesn't have to be like, oh my god, wow, you're the best looking dude. That's not the case, because you can be just okay looking. You just have to like you, be a little bit attracted to you, because you can improve. A lot of the times, I know a lot of the guys don't know how to dress properly, or yeah, just kind of like, well, I don't care if she liked me, and then she should just like me for me, which I do agree. But at the same time, guys, you have to put effort into what you look like. You can't just be like, oh, well, just gonna put some sweatpants and take her to McDonald's and this is me, because you guys expect her to show up looking good, right? I'm not saying that she needs to put makeup on, but you want her to look good, right? You want her to look a little sexy, be a little flirty, that you're like, oh, damn, I want to, right? Well, I know this. I don't need you to agree with me because I know this. I talked to my man about this. Yeah. So men are very visual. But women are also visual. We're not as visual as you guys know. Okay. But we need more. We need to hear more. We need, I don't know, flowers. I know. Okay, I'm not a fan of cut flowers, and I've said that before. But my man does get me flowers from time to time on special occasions, and I do love them. And for some reason, they last so long. It's been over a week, and they still look like he just brought them here. So anyway, but yeah. Hold on a second. Let me just see. Ooh, Santos is here! Yay! Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yes, I read that. Santos. Hi, Santos. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, not too shabby. Thank you, Santos. Okay, secret dance move. Ooh, what is your secret dance move? You should show me your secret dance move. We should have a dance off. Okay, I've met a number of Ukrainian women and they don't seem very sexual. I've never had a problem with women from other cultures, but find Ukrainian women shy in this part. Yes. Yes. Ukrainian women are a little, yeah, on the shy side and more conservative. But once you get in, ooh, you are in for a nice ride. I tell you that. Hi, Janik. How are you? So glad to see you guys all here. I would like to thank this channel and those working and contributing to its success, Zhenya, Irina, and the rest. Thank you, Santos. That means a lot to us. Thank you. By the way, guys, if you like the video, please click like and also subscribe if you like it. Appreciate. Thank you, Santos. You're so sweet. You guys are also sweet. Thank you so much for always being here, always supporting us, even though we're not that popular. But you know what? Who cares? It's good enough for me because I always have you guys here. Okay. I wish the rest good luck in their pursuit in with getting with their dream lady. Yeah. Can you maybe shorten your answers so you can get through the questions or comments in chat? You tend to overtalk everything when less is more. Okay, well, ask questions. I don't see you asking questions. I'm kind of just trying to fill in because I sent you the link. If you want to ask questions, why don't you come online and come on the video and ask me all the questions that you want? And then a man must learn how to filter a good woman. Agreed. I developed a phone chart funnel to screen women. Only the best make it through to the end. We rise to the level of our systems. Have a plan. That is correct. Yes, you have to filter people out, and it's not just women. It's just even just business partners. It's sometimes even family members. You just need to get rid of people that cause you grief, that just bring you misery, I guess. Good, thank you. I am also good, thank you, Janik. I am good. Okay. The hell with the sweet. I am sour. I like sweet and sour. I do. I like sweet and I like sour, and I like spicy too. Anyway, hold on a second. Let me just see something else here. Some videos. Oh, never mind. Mhm. Anyway, you guys asked some questions like, what were you, the dance move? Where did you go? You wanted to ask some questions and for me to answer them? Well, why don't you ask some questions? Because I've went through all of them, all of your comments, and so far, what? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, from other cultures. So you think that Asian women are more sexual than Ukrainian women? Well, maybe they were not attracted to you. That's why they were not sexual. I mean, I'm super sexual with my man. I'm always all over him. Like, I'm very affectionate and very sexual with him. But again, if the woman is not attracted to you, she's not going to be sexual with you. So, dance move, that's the only reason why they're not sexual with you, because they probably just look at you as a friend. They don't want anything else. So why give wrong signals? Ukrainian women won't give out wrong signals to men. If they're not attracted to you, they don't want anything to do with you. They'll just be like, yeah, no thanks. They'll give you a cold shoulder. So why lead somebody on if they want nothing to do with you? I mean, I don't. Even when I was single and guys would be like, hey, how you doing? Like, no, thanks. Single, not available, not for you. So, um, that's probably why. I mean, uh, what do you need a man for? Well, yeah, what don't I need a man for? I mean, I need my man for pretty much everything. I mean, to love me, to feel protected, to feel loved. That's what I need him for. Great sex. Hello. Hello. I mean, it's not the most important thing in our relationship, but it's a very great bonus, believe me. So, yeah, I look forward to it every single day. I mean, that's probably one of the main reasons of most relationships is when you get sexual gratification. You love the person, you love to see them naked, you love to touch them, you love to kiss them, you love to climax with them. So yeah, that's a big part of it. But for the most, I just need his company. I like to laugh with him. I like to play games with him. We love to go dancing together. We just go together, and we we plan on going mushroom foraging. We just like to do things together. Technically, I don't really need him, but that's the beauty of our relationship. It's interdependent. We don't need each other. We don't need. He's got his own life. He doesn't need me. He can easily. Well, he has been, buying food, going to restaurants. He can afford to eat out every day, which he did. So he doesn't need me to cook for him. He doesn't. I do it because I want to, because I love to cook. He loves my food. It brings me joy. It's I guess it's a mental orgasm for me because like I put so much effort into the food and he loves it. The best part of that is when he unbuttons his pants because he needs to eat some more. But food is healthy, very healthy, so he's in shape. I don't overfeed nothing, so yeah, he stays in shape. So, and he doesn't really need anything from me, really. I don't need much from him. I I like the fact that he comes over and he'll take out garbage, which I can do myself, but he does that. I don't ask him. He just does it on his own. Like, I honestly want everyone to find love, not like mine, because there's no love that's the same. I can't. To each their own. It's obviously personal for everyone. but where you'll have the understanding, even though we do have misunderstandings as well, of course, yes. But where you don't need the person, but you just want to be with that person. That's the best relationship, where there's nothing I need from the person, but I just want to be with him or her because I feel alive, because I feel happy, because the reason why I need him is because he brings the best out in me, because I'm a better person. When I'm around him, he makes me a better person. And that's it. That's the only reason. Really, he makes me happy. And like I said, I learned to live within my means. So for me, like, you can't even impress me with fancy cars or money. You can't impress me with this, because it's irrelevant. At the end, looks will vanish. You're not going to be looking like you're 25 or 22 all your life. No, everybody gets old. And all you have is the companionship with the person, Like, I mean, eventually, his pee is not going to work. You're going to dry out. It's like, so in the end, all you have is each other, and it's the quality time that you spend together. And it doesn't have to be Bora Bora, you can just go down. I see this one couple, always walking around together, and they're old, and I don't like 80s, and they're always every day. Well, probably not today because it's raining, but every time when it's nice outside, they're walking, holding hands together, walking very, very slow, just in front of my house every single day when it's nice, and just talking. And then sometimes even just quiet during the day. And that's what I see myself and me and my man years from now. Just going for walks and talking and hearing his stories over and over again, even though I've heard them before, but I want to hear them again because his face lights up when he tells me these stories. He gets excited, and I just like to see him get excited. And I'll laugh at his jokes over and over because I just want to see him happy. That's the reason why we're together. It's not because I gain anything, like because he does things for me. He does things for me because he wants to do these things for me. Same goes for me. I do things for him, not because I have to or I have to impress him. No, I've already impressed him. Yeah, you know. So it's because we just have respect for each other. We want to see each other happy. That's why we're together, not because, oh yeah. All right, let's see what the kid do. Ooh, check. Okay. Seems okay. What do you need? Oh, okay. I'm still with the check, lady. Okay, how's that going, Janik? I've been to Czech Republic so many times. 32. Oh my god. I'm here in Atlanta. Back to the topic. What do women know Western? Well, Ukrainian women know Western women don't. We know how to treat a man. We know how to follow the man. We know how to submit to a man. I mean, I'm submitted to my man completely. What I trust his judgment, and I don't. Once he decides what we need to do, I don't argue. Like, he knows what to do. First things first. He's older than me. He's lived. He's seen. I don't know if he's seen more than I have. No, I don't think so. But at the same time, he's old enough. He's raised two children that doing very well in life. And I would be stupid not to submit to him. I would be stupid not to follow his lead. And that's the difference between, we don't need to argue to prove any points. That's women. We know when to shut the hell up. That we know. We know when to speak and when not to speak. And that's a big difference between us. And again, it's not every single Ukrainian woman, but I know Russian women are a little bit more louder than Ukrainian women. So, okay, what is going on with this computer? I need a new computer. So here is a hint on bang bang time. Move on. Yeah. The time is when he unbuttons his pants. It has nothing to do with food. Liar. Hey, listen, I know. Yeah. Well, me being a woman, of course, I need to satisfy my man. Why do you think I work out? Not as much as I should, but I keep in shape. Always, I do cardio and yoga and stuff because I want to look good. I want my man to look at me each time and be like, damn, she's hot. I want her. Yeah. So, yeah, I I want my man to want me. So I do take care of myself. And I will always take care of myself. I don't plan on looking this, of course, when I'm 80, yeah. But I want to look good for him. Okay, so men and women need one another. That's true. Neither is a man without a woman, nor a man without a man. In fact, yeah. Yeah, just look at lesbian couples. The highest divorce rate and the most abusive relationships. So much domestic violence. It's not even funny. And now I've been hearing it for the last few months that even lesbians are done with dating these modern women. They are growing their hair out and no more squeezing their boobs flat. And they're switching to being with men. This is how bad it's gotten in the West. Like even lesbians are running, man. Like what the hell? Anyway, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, we've seen this. Do okay, men and women. Yeah, that's right. Did he say walking and the bang bang time? Did she say? Oh, I'm seeing theme here. Yeah. Well, Richard, Joe, he wanted us to talk about. He wants to open. I don't know, either a new segment, talk about sex life and stuff, and or a completely new channel to talk about sex. I don't know how much sex I can talk about, but for a segment, yes. For a whole channel, I don't know. Don't think so. It's going okay. She really likes me, and I really like her. Though still need to meet in person. Well, I hope. I really do hope it works out, Janik. I really do. I honestly, I want everybody to be happy, and everybody that is a good person. Okay, if you are a rotten person, I want you to trip and fall and smash your face on the pavement. No, not even. No, I don't want any karma coming back. I don't wish anybody bad. So karma will come back to it. Either it comes back either 10 times better or 10 times worse, and I'm a proof of this. Mm. And I see so many people, the karma coming back and biting them in the butt, big time, big time. Usually, lesbians have the highest divorce rate. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yes, and domestic violence as well. It's well, I guess they're actually equal in that relationship, right? So, yeah, definitely. Kind of, I don't know, just abusive relationships. They exist everywhere. Anyway, besides the point, I gotta go, you guys. It's already almost an hour I've been here, but I got to let you go. I'm getting my texts. I'm guessing my man is waiting for his breakfast and coffee. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming and visiting. As always, I really appreciate you guys. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Don't stay stay cool in Atlanta. Too hot. Oh, I wish. I actually don't wish. I don't really like it when it's too hot. I think like between my yeah, perfect temperature anywhere like 22 degrees to up to 25, and then after that, no, and below that. Anyway, guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all, and come back and visit Irina tomorrow morning. I'm not gonna, I don't promise, but I'll try to make it, try to make it tomorrow, just to, keep you guys company. And okay, love you guys.
Hi guys. Say, have you ever wondered how us, beautiful Ukrainian women, rate you? Well, now you can go calculate your score at yoursmv.com.